Thailand's first woman premier, Yingluck Shinawatra, is facing impeachment proceedings in the National Legislative Assembly for alleged abuse of power. The proceedings in the military-backed legislature is seen as a move to keep her powerful family out of politics. The former Prime Minister is under the scanner over controversial program which, though popular, cost billions of dollars and triggered protests that toppled her government. Yingluck, who showed up at the parliament amid tight security, defended her rule, saying she ran the government with honesty and as per the law.
Let me begin with denial of all the allegations. I deny all of the allegations by the NACC, the former opposition parties. And I object to the NACC's opening statement with reports and comments by the NACC.
Yingluck Shinawatra defended the rice scheme, saying it aimed to address the livelihood of rice farmers, their debts and falling rice prices. She also questioned the impeachment.
I have been impeached 3 times. The first time was the result of dissolution of House of Representatives. The second time was by the verdict of the Constitutional Tribune, and the third time was by the National Council for Peace and Order. All of the impeachment actions have been done. I don't see any reasons left on which to be impeached further.
Yingluck's brother, Thaksin Shinawatra, was also ousted by the army in a 2006 coup. She also faces charges of dereliction of duty in supervising the program. If impeached, Yingluck could be banned from politics for 5 years.
The rice subsidy scheme is considered out of all the government's projects to have done the worst damage to the country, even though the defendant had a mandate in power of the country's administration. In Article 11 of 2534BE of the Constitution, the defendant did nothing in order to stop the rice subsidy and distribution scheme.
The rice scheme, which farmers paid up to 50% above market rates for their crop, helped bring Yingluck to power in a landslide election in 2011 due to support from farmers mostly in the north and northeast of the country. However, the scheme became financially unsustainable, leaving hundreds of thousands of farmers unpaid and an estimated 19.2 million tons of unsold rice in state warehouses. The impeachment hands the ruling junta its first big test of 2015, given Yingluck's popularity among millions who elected her in a 2011 landslide. After the hearings, the NLA will set up a 9-member panel to ask Yingluck questions raised by assembly members. The closing statements will be made on January 21st, and the NLA, handpicked by junta and dominated by active and retired military officers, will hold a meeting to vote in the next 3 days. Asia Desk, DD News.